Okay, everyone, good evening. Welcome to Wet Factory. I believe we are connected now. Yeah. Okay, now tonight on Wet Factory, there's something I really want to discuss with us, and it's going to be an interactive section. And it's something I really want us to pay attention to. Now, you need to understand, first of all, that Wet Factory is our mentorship program here at Money Embassy. And what we'll be teaching you tonight, or we'll be teaching you in Wet Factory, are the things that have really helped me personally, and I've also seen help others as well in terms of wealth building. So there are some things I'll be sharing with us tonight, and I'd like us to pay rapt attention to them because it's going to bring a lot of transformation to our life, transformation to our finances as well. So for this series today, what are we looking at for tonight? I'm going to be teaching you on where is money, where exactly is money, because that's one question that a lot of people keep asking. Where is money? Where can I find money? Let's say, for example, you have a dream, you have a vision, you have a goal you want to achieve, and you are always asking, you are found in that place where you are always asking, where can I find money? Where is money actually? So I'll be answering that question in the course of this teaching series, and we're going to be looking at this not just today. It's going to be a continuous series because I cannot share everything I'll be sharing in one day. So we are going to look at just one key point today, and I'll ensure we look at the others in subsequent um, mentorship classes. Now, I really want to welcome everyone to this class today, and I'd like us to pay rapt attention to everything that I will be sharing with us tonight. Now, the first thing I'd like us to understand is that a lot of people wake up every day asking the same question: where exactly is money? Now, you need to understand that that is a valid question. It is not wrong to ask the question, where is money? There's not wrong for you to ask the question because you need to have this drive for it. You need to know where can I really find money? And I'll be answering that question shortly. Now, you see, a lot of people are struggling today because not because they lack ideas, not because they lack a dream, not because they don't have visions, but because they lack finances. No, I always tell people that when you have purpose, when you have vision, and you lack finances or financial resources to bring those vision and purposes to reality, then they become a challenge. Now, I've seen a lot of people who have dreams, who have potentials, who have talent, who have ideas, but they can't turn that ideas into reality because there's a lack of financial capacity, or like they lack finances to bring it into reality. So I'm going to be looking at about 6 to 10 places where money is can actually be found, and I'll begin today by starting as an introduction on this series on where exactly is money. That is the question on this series today: where exactly is money? Where can I find it? Where can I find money? And I'll be showing you in the course of this series. Those who have been following me know very well that if you stay around me for too long, for 1 hour, 2 hours, and we are into a discussion, except it's purely spiritual, you will always hear me talk about finances. Now, people may be wondering, why do you talk about finance too much? It's not because I'm money centric, but because I have seen that a lot of people struggle financially, because many people struggle in life because they lack finances. So I'll be trying to address this in the course of Wet Factory. So that's the reason why I set up this mentorship program, Wet Factory, so that everyone can get blessed. Now, let's look at the first one. Where is money? Now, the first thing you need to understand is that money is outside your comfort zone. Money is outside your comfort zone. Please, I'd like you to get a pen, get a book, get a paper, write down these things I'll be sharing with you this evening, because many people are actually looking for money in their comfort zone, but the truth is money is outside your comfort zone. If you are going to get wealth, if you are going to become rich, you're going to become wealthy, you have to look outside your comfort zone. Money is not found in the place of your comfort. And when I talk about comfort zone, I'm not just talking about a physical location, because comfort zone can be a physical location. I'm going to address that shortly. Comfort zone can be your physical location, but you need to also understand that your comfort zone can also be your mental conditioning. So is this a physical location or a mental location? So I said I'll be reading very shortly some things I wrote down so we can be on the same page. I said your comfort zone is not just a place, it is also a mindset. So it's a mental conditioning. Is that space where everything feels safe, feel familiar, and easy for you. But you need to understand that in your comfort zone, nothing actually grows in your comfort zone. Nothing grows in your comfort zone. I have never seen anybody who became great in their comfort zone. So if you are looking for money, I want you to pay attention to what I'll be sharing with you tonight, that your finances, your wealth, your riches are outside your comfort zone. It is outside the place of your comfort. Your comfort zone, I've said already, can be your mindset. Your comfort zone can be your location. So you need to understand those things tonight. So some people dream big, some people speak positively, some people talk about their ideas and all. But you see that speaking big, having a big dream, it's not enough. Let me quote a scripture for us. I like you to pay attention to that. That should be in Proverbs 24. I guess, yes, it should be Proverbs 14. Yes, Proverbs 14. Just give me a few minutes. Give me a few minutes, please. Let me just read that scripture for us. I want to show you from the scripture why your comfort zone is not the best place for you to be. Because many of us are engulfed in our comfort zone. Yes. For your information, West Factory is going. I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be showing you illustrations from scriptures, and I'll show you with real life examples so you can understand. Because I know we have a lot of Christians on this platform. Now, you see, Proverbs 24:23. Proverbs 14:23. Proverbs 14:23. He said, "In all labor there is profit, but mere talks leads to poverty. Mere confession leads to poverty." You see, some people dream big, speak positively, declare success with their mouths, but they still remain stuck in their comfort zone. Why? Because talk alone is not enough. Action is needed. Do you understand? So now he said, in all labor there is profit. Labor is action. Labor is taking steps. Labor requires taking steps, not just dreaming. Labor is about taking steps. He said, but mere talk, just confessing what you want, he said it will lead to poverty. And this is the current state of many people, believers and unbelievers alike. We are good in professing positivity. We talk about positivity. We talk about words. We confess it. We pray about it. But you see that we don't do the things that require us to have it. And that's the reason why many of us are still stuck. So the first thing I want you to understand tonight is that money is not in your place of comfort. Money is outside your comfort zone. So that money you are praying for, 2 million naira, 3 million naira, 5 million naira, 10 million naira, 20 million naira, 50 million naira, whatever the case may be, it's outside your comfort zone. If your finances must rise, you must gain access to wealth, you must step out of your comfort zone. Now, okay, let's quickly, because there are a lot of things I want to share with us this evening, so I would like us to pay rapt attention to them. So now you need to understand also that life does not reward people for talking big. Life rewards those who act big. Life does not reward people for talking big. Life rewards those who act big. I'm going to show you a formula for wealth creation shortly. A formula for wealth creation. That's why I say you should get your notebook, because I'm going to be showing you some things that you need to write down, and you begin to examine your life and see if actually you are making progress as you ought to. So now life does not reward people for talking. Now listen to this. We have dreamers. Dreamers are much. If you spend time with 20 people tomorrow, for example, 20 people, ask them about their dream. You discover that a lot of people have big dreams, wide dreams, positive confessions. But you see, life does not reward you for the dreams you have. Life rewards you for your ability to transform those dreams into reality. So where people have issue is that they have a lot of dreams, but they can't turn that dreams into reality. And one of the reasons is that they are stuck in their comfort zone. They are stuck in their comfort zone. I think it was Muhammad Ali that once said, he said, he who is not courageous enough to take risk will not accomplish anything in life. He who is not courageous enough to take risk will not accomplish anything in life. So if you want to accomplish something powerful in life, you must be willing to take risk. You must be willing to take risk. So you see that life belongs to risk takers. Life belongs to risk takers. So if you want to accomplish anything in life, you must be willing to take risks. Let me tell you this, that even as a child, a baby that is growing up, thank God I have a child who is growing already, which should be about going to his 3 years already. Now, when my child was growing up, I could see that every step he was taking was a risk. And I was watching him take those steps. You see, you can't move from crawling to walking without taking risk. You can't move from poverty to wealth without taking risk. See, and risk require you to leave your comfort zone. Many of us are stuck in our comfort zone, and I'm going to show you some places that can be linked to your comfort zone. So you begin to understand that, am I actually stuck? Am I actually living in my comfort zone? So I'm going to show you shortly some of those things that you need to understand. Please, I'd like you to write this down if you are writing. That what happens outside your comfort zone. Playing it safe will not make you wealthy. Go and sit down around wealthy people and ask them how they made wealth, and every one of them will tell you that they never played it safe. I think there's a material I'll be sharing with us shortly on our tribe. Is a free material where I talked about risk it. I was telling you, I shared in that material why playing it safe cannot make you wealthy. A lot of us are playing it safe. We don't want to be talked about. We don't want people to say anything, and that is the reason why many people are stuck in their comfort zone. Now let me show you some of the about 3 things why people get stuck, and I'd like you to pay attention to this. Number one, why do people get stuck in their comfort zone? And when I'm talking about comfort zone, I'm talking about wealth creation here. So you need to understand my concept of talking about comfort zone and what I'm aiming at. Now, why do people get stuck in their comfort zone? Number one is ignorance. They don't have enough knowledge to know what to do, or they don't know what to do or where to go. Ignorance. Ignorance is the reason why many people are still poor. See, listen, it is not the devil. Many people's problem is not the devil. And see, I believe in demons, I believe in demonic operations, but hear this, that many people's problem in life is not the devil. Many people's problem is ignorance. Ignorance. So, and until we can break free from that ignorance, there are certain realms of finances we cannot step into. There are certain realms of wealth we cannot come into. So, wealth creation begins by stepping out of your comfort zone, and stepping out of your comfort zone requires you to break free from ignorance. Ignorance. Another thing that keep people in their comfort zone is the fear of failure. Fear of failure. Many people are scared. What if I fail? Let me tell you something. See, it is better to fail trying than to fail not trying at all. Let me tell you one thing you need to understand tonight. In my own personal life, I have failed many times than I have succeeded. But you see, failure teaches you how to succeed more than success does. Failure actually shows you the pathway on, okay, this is how to go about it, this is what to do, this is where to go, this is how not to do it next time. But many of us are ashamed of failing. We are scared of failing, and that is the reason why we are still stuck in the place where we are. And if you must break free from your comfort zone and break free into the place of prosperity where God wants you to be, then you must, number one, break free from ignorance. Number two, you must break free from the fear of failure. Stop being afraid of making mistake and being laughed at. Say, what if I fail? What do people say? That will lead me to the third point. The third reason why people get stuck in their comfort zone, the third reason why people get stuck in their comfort zone is fear of being criticized. The fear of being criticized. A lot of us are worried about what will people say. And that's like 3 things I listed here that keep people stuck in their comfort zone. You want to make wealth. Number one, break free from ignorance. Number two, kill the fear, kill the demon of fear. I'm going to share some of those things. I'm going to kill that fear, that spirit of fear in you, that you can't step out. Where I am today financially, I'm not where I want to be financially, but thank God I'm not where I used to be financially. Now, where I am financially today, I did not get here by just staying stuck. I got here by breaking out of my comfort zone. I got here by taking certain steps that demands transformation in my life. And thank God I did. And I want you as well to do same. I want you as well to embrace the fear and just face life head on. You can't just stay stuck. Many of you are stuck. I know you have prayed. I know you have fasted. I know you have done everything you need to do. But you see, there is still more. There is still more you need to do. And one of those things you need to do is to step out of your comfort zone. See, let me tell you, I think recently I shared on my Facebook page that words will not meet you. Okay, I said, I think that was just today. I said, you can't catch a whale in the streams in the back of your house. You can't catch a whale. If you want to catch a whale, then you have to go to the ocean. So what many of us are praying for, after you finish praying in your house, you have to step out to go and catch the whale you are praying for. What many of us have been praying for is waiting for us out there. If only you can step out to get it. Finance is out there. Your wealth is out there. But stop staying stuck. Stop staying stuck. Let me show you a formula for wealth creation very quickly. And I like you, if you are learning, I like you to type this formula as I'm going to share it. You can type it on our tribe. You can type it on this platform and to show on the screen. Now, let me show you. Write this very quickly. D plus E equals to W. D plus E equals to W. Now, it's going to be like mathematical class, so you're going to follow me. Where E or where D is equals to dreams. D stands for dreams. E stands for execution, and then W stands for wealth. Meaning, dreams plus execution equals to wealth creation. Your dreams plus execution equals to wealth creation. If you are following, I'd like you to type that quickly. Let's get that on the screen. Your dreams, D plus E equals to W. Your dreams, your ambitions, your desires, your vision for wealth, plus the execution, doing the things that are required is what produces wealth. So when you stop at just dreaming alone, you can't arrive at W. When you stop at just wishing and say, I want to get $1 million, for example, and you stop at just wishing and just dreaming, you cannot arrive at W. For you to arrive at W, you need to add your D plus E equals to W. So in other words, your dreams plus execution is what brings wealth creation. And you see that the hardest part of this equation is not dreaming. The hardest part of this equation is E. Letter E is the most difficult part of the equation. Dreaming is simple. Having a dream is easy. Having a plan is easy. Having a vision is easy. You see, but executing that dream to reality, that is where the problem lies. And that is where a lot of us give up. That's where a lot of Christians, both Christians and those in the world, that is where they give up, because dreaming is easy. But you see, execution is where the problem lies. So for you to achieve wealth, there must be a balance between your dreams, your execution, and then you produce wealth. You understand that now? Are you following tonight? Now, let me show you something very, very critical so that we can begin to round up tonight's teaching. Now, I want to show us a man in the scripture that broke hearts from his comfort zone and began to step into wealth. Now, I love that scripture so much from Genesis chapter 12, from verse 1 to 4. You see where God appeared to Abraham and said, leave your father's house, your father's house. Please, I'd like you to underline that word. Take note of that word, your father's house, to a land I will show you. Now, what was God trying to tell Abraham? It was trying to tell him that if you can step out from your comfort zone, if you can step out from your comfort zone and to the place where I'm going to show you, that you are coming into wealth. Now, if you read Genesis chapter 13, verses 2, you see that Abraham has come into wealth. That wealth did not happen when he was in his father's house. Now, for you tonight, what is your father's house? Your father's house represents your comfort zone. God was telling Abraham, he said, for you to experience the wealth that you want to experience in life, you must leave your father's house. For someone hearing me tonight, you need to step out of your father's house to the place, to the land that God is showing you, and that is the land of wealth. And for you to get there, you must remember the formula. Your dreams, your execution will lead to wealth. So when you have your dreams, your visions of wealth, your vision of a big business, your vision of a global estate, your vision of a conglomerate, it's not enough. Don't stop there. You have to step out of your father's house. Your father's house is your comfort zone, understand, into the place of wealth creation. Do you get that now? So the dreams are not enough. So Abraham is one example. Now, for you listening to me, let me ask you for about 4 questions. The first question is, where is your own father's house? Where is your own father's house? Is it a physical location or the place of your mind? Because many people's father's house is not a physical location. Many people's father's house that is limiting them, that they need to step out from, is their mindset. Do you understand that is their mindset? So Abraham had to step out of his father's house into the place of wealth. And for you to step out of your father's house, number one, you need to realize that my father's house has become a comfort zone. The reason why many of us are still stuck in our comfort zone is because we have not really come to terms to say, okay, this, I think I'm getting too comfortable in this place. I'm going to show you some of the places that can be your comfort zone very shortly. Now, the second question you need to ask yourself is, why am I still stuck? What is keeping me here in my father's house? After you've identified your father's house or your comfort zone, then you need to find out, why am I still stuck in my father's house? And finally, you need to step out. Now, you need to understand, let me show you 4 things or 5 things that could represent your father's house. The first one, your father's house can be your job that you have outgrown. Your comfort zone can be your job that you have outgrown. Many of you, the job you are doing now, you have outgrown them. Many of you, the lifestyle you are living now, you have outgrown them. Many of you, the mindset you have now, you have outgrown them. I shared a post recently, and I want to say it here also. As you grow, ensure you grow. Let me say it in another way. As you grow old, ensure you grow up. So grow up as you grow old. Many people are only growing old, but they are not growing up. Many of you have outgrown the job you are doing currently. Many of you, that job has become your comfort zone. And for you to step into the place of prosperity, the place of wealth, you have to step out of your comfort zone. And that thing that can present your comfort zone is your association, your friends. Your friends can limit your mindset. Your friends can limit your thinking. Your friends can limit what you produce in life. So for you to break forth into wealth, you have to also check, number one, check your job, check your environment. Number two, you have to check your association. If your association is not helping you to get better, you have to break free. Number three, you have to look at your environment. I've said that already. Your environment can affect your growth. Your environment can affect your growth. And number four is your mindset. Your mindset. So these are possible comfort zones that people dwell in that keeps them stuck. You pray for wealth, you trust God for increase, you trust God for open doors, but you see, you need to step out of your comfort zone because your money is not in your comfort zone. Your money is outside your comfort zone. So I want to give you an assignment tonight as I round up. Let me give you an assignment tonight as I round up. Let me round up with this. If you must come into wealth, I want you to identify, what is my own father's house? Or where is my own father's house? Where is my comfort zone? Where is my comfort zone? What is keeping me stuck? I'm rounding up already. What is keeping me stuck? You want to create wealth? You want to come into massive increase? What is keeping me stuck? Until you identify what is keeping you stuck. Is it your mindset? Is it a job? Is it a business? Is it an association? Until you break free from it, you can't step into it. Why am I starting with this first point? Because on that point, I'm going to show you where money lies or where money is. If you don't understand this one, those ones you will not get it. Because I'm going to be sharing with you about 6 places to find money. Where do you find money? Where do you find money? I'm going to show you about 6 or up to 10 places, if possible, where you can find money. But this is the first one. Your money is outside your comfort zone. Now, what should you do? Let me give you counsels. What should you do? Number one, go for knowledge. If you must break free from your comfort zone, go for knowledge. Go for knowledge. Embrace knowledge. Embrace knowledge. Knowledge is important. Embrace knowledge. Number two, kill the demon of fear in your head. That fear in your mind that keeps telling you, don't worry, everything is going to be all right here. And you are in one place, 2 years is gone, 3 years is gone, 4 years is gone, 5 years is gone, 6 years is not counting, 7 years is already coming, and you are saying, don't worry, everything is going to be fine. Let me tell you, sometimes you have to step out because where you are, you may not see what you need to see. You may not see it. You may not see it. You have been praying for certain things, and you are praying, and you are trusting God for the increase. But sometimes you need to step out. You get it? Number one, go for knowledge. Number two, keep the demon of fear in your head. Number three, step out with boldness. Step out with boldness. Step out with boldness. Then the fourth thing I like to say for you is, for you that need to make a call, make that phone call. You have been saying, I will do it. Yesterday you said, I will do it. I will call him. I will call her. I will call that uncle. I will call that auntie. Now it's 2 years. Now it's 3 years. You have not made a phone call. You have not even, see, let me tell you one thing. Even God, check your seriousness to bless you. Even God. Those dreams you have in your heart, God is trying to see you. See, no matter how in a hurry God is to use people, He will never use people who are not serious, who are not prepared. God is checking your preparedness. You have a big vision, you have a big dream. What are you doing currently for that dream to come to manifestation? You have been giving excuses. Many of you are stuck in your comfort zone because of excuses. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. Your excuses may be valid, but your excuses cannot give you words. You have been complaining about your family background. Me, that I'm talking here, if I've shared my story, and I'll keep on sharing my story, maybe not now, but if you want to know more about my story, I almost dropped out from the university. Do you know why? Because there was no finance. I squatted for over 7 years with different people because there was no finance. So when people see me today, they think, oh, this man must be very lucky. I'm not lucky. Where I am today is the result of the grace of God. Yes, the principles I came to understand and the processes I had to follow. Many of you, what is keeping you stuck is your excuses. Your excuses will keep you stuck for a longer time. If you see, you are looking for who to shift blame to. Your father did not do well. Your mother, because your mother married your father, that's why your life is the way it is. See, listen. If you want to see results and build wealth, this is Wealth Factory. We are not here to joke. It's a factory. It's going to be a rewinding of your mindset. There's going to be a renewing of your mindset. There's going to be a dismantling. We will dismantle you in this Wealth Factory. There are certain things that we have to break. We'll break it. There are some parts that we need to remove from you and put new things. It's called a factory. It's Wealth Factory. That's why I named it Wealth Factory. The place where we will break some bones. There are some things that need to get broken. Because this place, I want to see people come out from this place that when they are talking about what they are creating. Do you get? They are talking about the results they are making. Do you get it? So stop making excuses. Your family background is not the reason why your back should be on the ground. You need to step out. You need to step out. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. Your excuses, you have made them for too long. Stop making excuses. Step out. Send that message. Make that call. Start that business. Apply for that job. Try. Don't say if I try, maybe they will reject me. It is better to get a no than to not try at all. Get the no, get the rejection. Get the rejection. It's better when you get the rejection, and at the end of the day, you understand that, okay, I think the way I did it did not work well. Let me try another way. Then you begin to see results that you want to get. I believe I've been able to communicate and pass this message. This is just an introduction to this subject. Where exactly is money? Let me just do a quick recap. And I said, for those who joined us late, I said your money is outside your comfort zone. If you want to create wealth, if you want to build wealth and step into massive increase, you must step out of your comfort zone. And stepping out of your comfort zone requires that you take risk. And I quoted Muhammad Ali, the great bosser. He said that anyone who is not willing to take risk will never accomplish anything worthwhile in this life. So every man who has accomplished anything great, we are risk takers. I believe I have been able to communicate this to you tonight. And I believe maybe you may have one or two questions you want to ask. You can drop them in the comment section, or you can just drop them now. Let me see if I can answer them. But in case there is no question, you can just drop them on our tribe. If you are listening to this for the first time and you're not part of Money Embassy tribe, I'd like you to join Money Embassy tribe. The link will be shared on the description below, so for you to communicate. But if you know this teaching this evening has really impacted you, has transformed you, I'd like to know in the comment section. Please don't forget to share the link invite your friends. This is our mentorship program. It's a free mentorship program, and I believe at the end of the day, we are going to produce wealth creators. And I'm going to be sharing a lot of things with us on this platform. I'm going to share with you about investing. I'm going to talk to you about where to invest your money in. I'm going to talk to you about shares. I'm going to talk about real estate. I'm going to talk about um, businesses. I'm going to talk about several things. I'm going to also show with you my own experiences on how I am able to build multiple streams of income and receive money even while I sleep. There are many times I wake up to see alerts on my phone, and I'll be showing you how this work and how to automate this system. I believe you have learned a lot this evening. Do have a lovely night rest.